Hey there guys, it's Silver, and I reckon it's about time we get some more Digimon World done, because we have entered Piximon into a tournament today, and I really do want that to be our focus for this part, because he's getting old, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be able to do something awesome with him before we pass the torch on to the next Digimon. So, with that in mind, let's cram in some training before it's time for us to go and, well, essentially, get the tournament underway. It's a B rank tournament, so we're definitely going to be in need of some training. I won't use chips, but I certainly will get his core stats up. His HP and MP are really going to need to be, well, improved. Right, so HP will take priority. Like so. This is good. And then we'll get a bit more MP in a minute too. One more. Looking good. And let's do a couple of MP buffs as well. Looking fine and dandy by my standards. Right. Let's take Piximon to the toilet. And then we'll go and rest him for an hour with Centaurumon. Because we should still have plenty of time for upping stats before we have to go and essentially begin the battle. Well, at least that's my plan. That's how I want things to go. I'll feel a lot more comfortable if we have health around the 4,000 region for a tournament of Digimon with this sort of strength, because by the time you get into B rank they are kind of tough. In fact, there's no beating around the bush, they are very tough at B rank. I think I have won B rank tournaments before, but it is definitely something that takes a little bit of effort. That, and I'm not entirely sure what the prize is for winning something as high as a B rank tournament. I've won D and C rank tournaments, no problem. And like I said, I think I have won a B tournament before, but maybe only once. I know that Ace has won A rank tournaments too, and also some of the special tournaments, I do believe, that are set aside for Digimon of a specific type. So, let's sally forth. Right, what's our stat balancing looking like here? Oh, that's alright. We should get enough time for maybe one more MP buff and one more HP buff, because we can't enter until 10 AM, and I think the limit to entry is noon. So if we get one more in each respective stat, then things should look good. So there's HP up, and one more on MP. Marvellous. I tell you what, we'll go all the way to 4,000 for HP. I think he's going to need it. And one more. Good. Good and good. let's get into the arena and go to, well, battle, essentially. There's going to be a lot of poison claw spammed here. And then we'll also have to use an MP floppy as well, because got to make sure his MP is on tip-top form, because you only get very limited MP recovery with these tournaments. Yep, you entered into today's Grade B tournament, right? That's basically our reminder. If we take too much longer, we will miss the tournament, so that kind of defeats the object of what we're doing here. And we'll see in just a moment the kind of Digimon we're due to be facing. Here we go, guys. Good luck, Steve. The Digital Monster Coliseum Open Tournament, Grade B. Birdramon versus Rockmon, and we're off. Birdramon is victorious. Match 2 of the first bracket, Jijimon versus Ogremon. Let's go. I will commentate. Jijimon surprisingly takes the victory here. And match 3 of the first round, Piximon versus Centarumon. Here we go, guys. There's our boy. Let's get it done. Centarumon is in the building. Oh, this is going to be tough. He's looking pretty buff. Oh, Prominence Beam. Right, let's not mess around. Straight onto Poison Claw. Poison Claw for the... Good. This is quite a close match, isn't it? We might have just clinched this victory with a second to spare. Oh yeah. We did it, but it was a close fight. Steve wins. Ooh. That was a bit closer than I would have liked. Onwards to round 2. Who will we face? Obviously Greymon here. There's no way Otamamon is going to win. Correct. Greymon goes on to the second round, and the first round is concluded. Jijimon versus Birdramon. Here we go. Jijimon still wrecking the competition. Impressive. Impressive. I was not expecting that. We go on to fight Greymon. Here we go. Ah, good. A reasonable amount of health recovery here. Let's not mess around. Greymon will have very good stats. Yes, he does have quite good stats. Oh dear, spinning shot. Okay. Straight onto the Poison Claw. Let's do this. Aero Spark. A surprisingly easy victory, ladies and gentlemen. We go on to the final, though I would have liked to have avoided a bit more damage there. Wow, kinda nervous. The final, we face Jijimon. This is going to be quite interesting. Okay, what's our health looking like? Reasonable, but I don't want to take too much damage here. Well played, Digimon. Jijimon's here. Wow, he's actually got pretty dangerous stats. That's one tough Jijimon. Keep buffing defense because it doesn't look like he's a very heavy hitter. Luckily, while his stats are very high, his attack moves are very simple. So we should be able to win this one as long as we keep hitting him with vigor. This should be enough to clinch the victory. Come on, Steve. Pit bomb. Almost. And Steve is the undisputed victor. Well played, sir. Very well done from our boy Steve here. The Digimon entered here were no joke. They were quite powerful and tested us to a significant level. Well done. Our boy's done it. Very, very good indeed. Arena lobby. Let's claim our prize, shall we? Wow. 6,000 bits and a restore floppy? Nice. Those are some pretty good prizes. All things considered, I might enter him into tomorrow's bracket. Because we did very well here. So I don't see why we can't put our nose to the grindstone and maybe, just maybe, do a little bit more. It'll be a good way to earn some more money so that our next Digimon is well taken care of. And, well, let's face it, it's also fun to do the tournament related stuff. Right. What I'm going to do is just quickly replenish the 2 recoveries that we used. Well, MP recovery and HP recoveries respectively. And then we will let Steve sleep. He's definitely done us proud, hasn't he? I would say he's most certainly done us proud. And I've got to be honest, for a minute there I genuinely thought we might lose against Centarumon. I thought our first round opener would be very dangerous. Greymon was kind of tough with that Aerospark, but I really went in there overestimating Jeremon. I believed Jeremon would be far more powerful than he actually was. Because his stats were insane, they were almost as good as Steve's. Yep, pretty much as good as Steve's. But then his moves were not all that fantastic when it came down to it. Right. We should still be able to enter him into tomorrow's tournament. There shouldn't be a problem with that. Let's see what tournaments are on offer, shall we? I'm glad you came. Do you want to enter the tournament? We certainly do. Ooh, there is a B-rank tournament tomorrow. A yellow ranking means you're too powerful for that bracket of tournament. I believe I discussed tournament brackets in the previous part, in terms of this, you know, which Digimon enter which ones. So we'll enter another B-grade tournament for tomorrow. And we'll also put Steve to bed now. He has been somewhat victorious in his bid to become a tournament fighter. That's actually our first tournament of the entire playthrough. I'm glad that we won, though I was right to expect it would be very tough. Get some sleep, Steve. You've earned it. This guy really has been our ray of light throughout the bulk of the game, hasn't he? Right. We'll pick up today's sirloin quota, and we'll buff his stats a tiny bit more. Mainly HP and MP. Those are the 2 stats I continue to worry about. His other stats are definitely reasonable enough to stand without much in the way of issue against stuff that we fight against. So, HP. Oh dear. Actually, it would seem that this is the end of our good friend Steve. Sir, I salute you. You have done a fantastic job in fighting for us and bringing Digimon to the city. And in honour of future parts, you shall have a name that reflects your awesome status. It seems Steve has faded away. Before fading away, he gave birth to a Digitama. He will be reborn with his abilities. Which egg do you want? Now I have spoken to Ace, as he will soon be coming over to essentially join us for this playthrough for a couple of parts. And I said to him, since you're coming over, which egg would you like when Steve reaches his end? Because most Ultimates don't live beyond sort of like 19, 20 tops. And he said, give me the green one. So in honour of Ace, who will soon be coming to join us, the green egg it is. Lovely. You can change the name Steve if you want. We certainly will be. I want a new name. And you will be, of course, named Ace, in honour of my good friend that will be joining us soon to play some Digimon World. Is Ace okay? It certainly is. And there you have it. We have a new Digimon. And this Digimon will be raised under the care of Ace when he comes over. So I believe I will actually be passing the reins for the next couple of parts. I'll still be there, providing commentary in the background, but I will not be directly playing to a large degree. Yeah, this Digimon will be Ace's Digimon. He will train it and raise it, and he will also go and recruit a few of the Digimon that we haven't been able to get thus far. So, guys, if you are perhaps looking forward to that, then be sure to swing by for, well, more Digimon World when it arrives. Over the next week, we will be playing some other games in the place of our usual PS1 bracket of gameplay to, you know, fill the position until Ace arrives to play and we can get some recording done. So what I'm thinking of doing is finishing up the Resident Evil playthrough that we started as Leon with commentary, and also maybe beginning Crash Bandicoot 3 on the PS1. The PS1 version, yes, because as some of you might already know, we have done a full playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 3 Insane Trilogy for the channel already. So that is already there for you, if you would like to enjoy it. And I think, guys, on that note, it's about time I bid you all a farewell. This part is going to be a bit shorter than what you are obviously used to, of course. But all the same, I want to thank you for stopping in. I have been Silver, your host, and as always, I am greatly, greatly appreciative that you are all here. I cannot believe that we have managed to hit 65 subscribers as of the recording of this video. It's unbelievable. So, as always, if you like this part of the playthrough, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to let YouTube know that you enjoyed it. And I will, of course, see you all in the next part. Take care, guys, and thank you very much.